because we're in our Billy bookshelf era now. Overflowing on space. Can I have the one with an X and the flathead? There's like a floating head down here. Hi, sorry. One of those exciting shelves in my entire reading room. Well, I don't know, I was a pick me, I guess. Just got the Eras Tour book. We are going to be taking you through each bookshelf. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. He wants to get down. This is Coda, my new little baby. He very much wants to get down right now. Welcome to BOOKMAS. I will be talking to you guys every day for 12 days in December. So I thought it would be fun to have a BOOKMAS video talking about new bookshelves and new bookshelf organization so that we will be all organized for 2025. In this video, we build some bookshelves because we're in our Billy bookshelf era now. Thank you. And then I go through all my books that I put on my shelf. So we have a very exciting delivery today. We got some IKEA packages. I did order 3 more bookcases. I ordered the Billy bookcases in oak because even though I have all these white bookshelves, I feel like it'd be fun to do like a white and oak bookshelf design. So excited, I want to build them. If you can tell, I am very severely overflowing on space for all of my books. They're just all stacked on top of each other, and I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like the look, but I also have cats and I don't want them to fall on them, and that's always a concern in my mind. So it was definitely needed that I need to get some more bookshelves. We are going to be building them and organizing them in this video. I actually got one shelf and I got glass doors to go with them, and I'm gonna put all my Harry Potter books in it because I have the whole set and I have like my special editions. If you can see up here, I have some wands, little like books that I thought would be so much fun to display in our little Harry Potter cabinet. So, and that's why we were bookshelves. I'm just excited to get it to be all organized so I can see all my books again. So I feel like it's easy, like bookshelves should be easy, but I don't know. Baby, you wanna build the bookshelves? These are the 3 bookshelves. These are our 2 glass doors. And with the glass door, oh my god, they're heavy. Ow! Ow! I feel like this should like open like this way, you know? And just take out the pieces. I don't know if they do. This is really heavy. Okay, I'm having trouble opening the box, so I'll be back. Okay, it did open up this way. I was correct. I'm already a little scared because it's really, really heavy. I need screws. Babe, do we have screwdrivers? Can I have the one with an X and the flathead? Builder action in here. Onto this side. Okay, so we have the beginning part. It's starting to actually look like one. I'm in a little house. It is a new day. I apologize for not recording me putting together both bookshelves, but they're done! We finally finished both bookshelves. We actually have 3 to finish. There's one more box right there that's sitting there. By the time that I was done building these last night, I was so tired and I was getting irritable because if you know, IKEA stuff, it's not the easiest to build. It is, but it's also not. No one needed to see the frustration of me building another shelf. There are in some kind of order. I don't know if I'm gonna say in this order, but for now, I will take you through what my bookshelves look like. It feels so good to be able to see my bookshelves. If you go to some of my past videos, these bookshelves were so crowded. You can actually see the books behind this bookshelf now. Like I had books completely in front of each other. This is still double layered. I have books stacked in front of each other, on top of each other. I had a book tower all the way up to like the ceiling almost, 2 of them. And I kept on saying, I need to get a new bookshelf. And we finally got our new bookshelves. As you saw, we put them together. Our new bookshelves are going to be going into 2025 with. Like I said, there is one more to build. Another time. We're good for right now. Actually being able to see them. When I was putting them together last night, I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, I can't believe I have this many books. Like being able to actually see how many books I have is insane to me and so exciting. Everything was hiding and I couldn't find things and now I can find things. So exciting. We are going to be taking you through each bookshelf and our tentative organization. We'll start with this bookshelf. I decided to go with the oak color for our Billy bookshelves and keep some of the white shelves because I feel like oak and white look kind of good together. I don't know. Okay, so starting with our first bookshelf, I'm just going to tell you generally what we have here. First, we have all my book of the month books. I'm just like a floating head down here. Hi, sorry. They just all look better because they're all hardbacks. They look better together. The Dagger and the Flame, One Star Romance, A Fate Inked in Blood, Starling House, The Ministry of Time, Phantasma, and The Resort. And then moving over, we have some more of our hardcover books. Although they're not book of the month books, they fit well with them. I don't know. So we have The Fury and Honey, and tomorrow. I heard so many good things about this book. I'm so excited to read this book. Next to those books, we have our little tiny shelf of classics. So we have The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, Wuthering Heights, The Great Gatsby, The Phantom of the Opera, and Then There Were None. And what's cool about these books is that I got ones that are like kind of like special editions, like The Great Gatsby, bit of a special edition. It has the gold edges, and I feel like I need to have some classics, and I want to reread that one. We have dragon books, except this one. This is Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. Honestly, this book is so massive, I could not find another place to put it. It wouldn't fit next to the other, my other like Cassie Clare books. But then we have our 3 Fourth Wing editions, and Iron Flame, and also Fear the Flames, which people said if you like Fourth Wing, you would like Fear the Flames because it also has dragons in it. I feel like they just looked good together. That's our first shelf. This is like one of my favorite series of all time, Fourth Wing. I feel like this is crooked. Is this crooked? I really hope not. That would be so aggravating. Some of my favorite series. Some I've read and some I haven't. So we have Archer's Voice, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Daisy Jones and the Six, The Book Jumper, The 7-Year Slip, A Novel Love Story, and my Abby Jimenez books. Life's Too Short, Part of Your World, Yours Truly, and Just for the Summer. We have Butcher and Blackbird and Leather and Lark, the first 2 books in the Ruinous Love trilogy. Loved Butcher and Blackbird. And then we have Sarah Adams books, The Rule Book and The Cheat Sheet. And this new series that I just got that I heard was really good. It's the Bridge Kingdom series. It's the first and second book. And then we have The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and then the novellas and the other 2 books in the Crowns of Nyxia series. This is a series that I've been really wanting to read, but I haven't gotten around to. But I heard that it was so good, so that's why it's in a very prime spot on our bookshelves. And then we have Curious Tides and Stranger Skies. This is a new series that I think is really interesting. It sounds really interesting. I can't wait to read them. We have Assistant to the Villain and Apprentice to the Villain, the first book in Sophie Lark's Kingmaker series, and the first book in the Zodiac Academy series, because this is the only book that I have in the Zodiac Academy right now. Moving down, I'm sorry if they look crooked. I promise you, my tripod isn't crooked, but it did break. So if they look crooked, I'm so sorry. And then we have this fun little shelf. This is our TBR shelf. If you have watched my monthly TBRs, in 2024, we've been using this advent calendar, so we got a special place on this bookshelf right next to my TBR prompt jar. some fun decorations, and a teacup. I'm gonna put my monthly TBRs here. This is my December TBR. Well, some books in my December TBR. And then this is just a little book that I couldn't find a place for, called It's Never Too Late. And I thought to put it next to my TBRs because it's like, it's never too late to start reading your TBRs, Sarah. I need to be reminded of that frequently. And then we have a very exciting shelf. We have our special editions. These are all my beautiful sprayed edges here. Just to name a few, we have the Beach Read. I know this one's The Stars Are Dying. This is 5 Broken Blades. This is Percy Jackson. This is the Light Lark special edition that I got, right next to the rest of the Light Lark series. A lot of these are from Owl Crate, so I want to display them with their sprayed edges facing out because I think they're so pretty. And then next to Light Lark, Hooked, Scarred, Wretched, and Hex, which are 4 books in the Dark Romance series by Emily McIntyre. I think it's called The Never After Novels. Look at this one. It's the Barnes & Noble special edition, and it's reflective. It's so pretty. Belladonna, Foxglove, and Wisteria. This book is so pretty on the inside. This is just a regular book that I got at like Target, and look how it looks like a special edition. It's so pretty. And I heard the Belladonna series is really good, so they have a spot of honor here. On the top, we also just have a little book, Everything I Know About Love, that I didn't have enough space for. Is our next shelf on this bookshelf. Random a series here that I think looked pretty together. We have the Selection series, the Heartstopper series, One True Loves. This should actually be up there, but I don't know. I tried to keep authors together, but the other Taylor Jenkins Reid books are up there because I feel like they just have dark spines and they looked better together, and this one's just like bright, so I put it with the other bright spines besides this one. I don't know. This is like YA dystopian, romance, and young adult. Love Interest, Blindside, Out on a Limb, Firefly Lane, Addicted to You, some Annabelle Monaghan books, Nora Goes Off Script, Summer Romance, and then Red, White, and Royal Blue. Dance of Thieves. This is the Natural series. Such a good young adult thriller mystery series. Highly recommend. A Deadly Education, This Woven Kingdom, The Night Circus, and Red Rising. And then up here we have these 2 little pretty books, Daughter of the Moon Goddess and Darkwater Daughter. I thought they all looked kind of pretty together. And then our bottom shelf, I have my Twilight books here, and I have Midnight Sun, but I'm reading it currently, so it's out there. William Shakespeare Complete Plays, because oddly enough, I was the kid that was obsessed with William Shakespeare in high school. I don't know, I was a pick-me, I guess. My Taylor Swift books, which I just got the Eras Tour book, and it's gorgeous, and I'm obsessed with it. This is a Taylor Swift book that I had for years. Like, it's one of my first ones that I got. I think it was during her like speaking out era. We have a little flower pot, and then we have just some random books that I couldn't find another place to put. Sanctuary of the Shadow, Fireborn, Come Find Me, Killjoy, The Midnight Library, To Kill a Kingdom, 5 Survive, The Owl Pair, The Power of Now. This is like a book, a health book my mom gave me, and The Last Thing He Told Me. So that is this first shelf, this whole first shelf, and then I'm gonna move you a little bit to bring you to our next shelf. 4 shelf, like block shelf, but that goes really deep back. So my boyfriend actually made me like risers out of cardboard and wood so that I could display both my books, like 2 layers of books, because as we know I have a lot of them. So our first shelf is our Binding 13 series. I am reading Binding 13, that's why it's missing. Dream Harbor series, Cinnamon Bun Bookstore is on our TBR, so that is why it's not in there. Caraval series with the new novella Spectacular. Back here we have Atomic Habits and our Allie Hazelwood books and our Hannah Grace books, Wildfire, Daydream, and Icebreaker. And then for Allie Hazelwood, I have Check and Mate, Bride, Love Theoretically, The Love Hypothesis, and then I have some Christina Lauren books, The Unhoneymooners, Love in Other Words, and then my favorite Half Night Stand is up. You can't really see it, but it's up here. Some Broken Rules and What Happens After Midnight, which are by K.L. Walther. Moving down. So on our next shelf, Big Magic. I read this book so long ago, but I really, really like it. It's about creative living without fear. The Hunger Games, Battle of Songbirds and Snakes, the Cruel Prince trilogy, and Queen of Nothing is back here. First book in the An Ember in the Ashes series. 2 Twisted Crowns. I'm currently reading One Dark Window. I moved this book and put it somewhere else, but right now it's next to Twisted Crowns. But when I'm done with One Dark Window, I'm going to replace this book. Renegade, Supernova, and Arch Enemies. The Renegade trilogy. and our 2 Emily Wilde Encyclopedia of Fairies books. Our second layer, it's a little bit harder to see, but we have the Atlas 6 and the Atlas Paradox. Like I said, the Queen of Nothing, Listen for the Lie, and this is a poetry book, Dancing with Elephants, and this is a book called Catcher, Dreamless, and Starcrossed, which were really popular young adult series that I read in high school. Daughter of No World, Sorcery of Thorns, and If He Had Been With Me. Like I said, there is an organization, like I know where my books are, but it's not like super duper organized. Okay, so on our third shelf, some Anna Huang books, King of Wrath, King of Pride, and Twisted Love. And then we have this new series that just came out that has like the sprayed edges. If We Ever Meet Again, If the Sun Never Sets, If Love Had a Price, and If We Were Perfect. And I think that's like an old series that just got reprinted. And then we have our Shadow and Bone trilogy. This one is on my TBR. And then we have our Six of Crows duology. Back here is the rest of our Cassie Clare book. We have Chain of Gold and the entire Merle Instrument series. I read that back in high school and I really, really like it. The Prison Healer trilogy. Again, that second book is on my TBR, so it's not there. The book that just rests right here is The Spell Shop. These are just some little books that you get at like Barnes and Noble tables that I thought were kind of fun. This is a little bit of auras, a little bit of angels, and then the Empath Experience. So I got those. Oh, what book did I just put back there? That's the only downfall about these double layers. There's a no back, so it's terribly annoying. I'll get it later. I'm moving on to our last shelf. You can see in the back I have all of my Click books. I used to love this series and I think they're like rebooting it, so I'm so happy that I got all the series. More Lacey Harrison books that I read in middle school. The Alphas series, Divergent trilogy with 4 novella. And then we have the Inheritance Games and the Hawthorne Legacy and the Brothers Hawthorne. My friend is borrowing the Final Gambit, so that's why it's not there. That is all of this big shelf. Now we'll move on to our white shelf. Okay, this is how you know that I'm filming so many videos, because my memory cards keep filling up. So we have another memory card in. And we're on to our third bookshelf. So up top here we have the Demon Slayer series, which is manga that my brother got me for Christmas, which we also watch and I love it. And then our first shelf is sort of like our shelf of honor. So we have Elsie Silver's series here. We have her Chestnut Spring series, 2 of her Rose Hill Ranch series, and then we have 1 of her Gold Rush Ranch series. We have Powerless, Reckless, and Powerful Ghosted, which I think is an underrated standalone romance. It is so good. One of my favorite series. The Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy. I love this book so much. And these are 2 of the books that are like a spin-off of these trilogy. Throne of the Fallen and the Throne of Secrets. So moving down here, we have both Better Than the Movies and Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter, Fable, and Namesake, which I got in BAM one day, but then you put them together and they look like that. How cool is that? We have our Shatter Me series, Court of Thorns and Roses series, Crescent City, Divine Rivals, and Ruthless Vows. Here we have a little Bridgerton candle that's called like the Diamond of the Season. Villain Lover candle that I got from my Owl Crate box. This little cute girl that I got in Thailand. And then I have my little mini books with a little mini bookshelf. If you know, this is like they sell these little mini books and you get like a few of them in a package. And some of them actually have the writing in them. Like, how crazy is that? Third shelf, the beautiful, the amazing Magnolia Park series. Obsessed with this entire series. Never by Jessa Hastings, which was a very pretty cover, but was very controversial, and I haven't read it yet because of that reason. The Story Collector and The Wishing Game. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Also love this book. Then we have the Throne of Glass series. Very excited to read that very soon. The Ballad of Never After, A Curse for True Love, and Once Upon a Broken Heart up here. The Song of Achilles also just sitting up here. Neon Gods, which is a book that my friend loaned me, so that's why it's here, so I remember to give it back to her. It's a cute little candle that I got at Target. It's a little heart candle. It just sits here in front of my Magnolia Park series because I'm obsessed. And then these are my bookmarks and my tabs. our fourth shelf. Let me bring you down. I'm gonna have to bring you down for this. This little candle holder, which has just some like little bits and bobs in there. This mug that my best friend got me, it says, yes, I really do need all these books. And I was like, oh my God, you know me. You know me. Our Lauren Asher shelf, where we have the Dirty Air series, Dreamland Billionaire series, the Lakefront Billionaire series, and then Say You Swear. And then we have our Lucy Score books, the Knock 'Em Out trilogy, and then Forever Never is up here. Emily Henry books. Book lovers, people we meet on vacation, beach read, happy place, and a funny story. I'm obsessed with her. Absolutely obsessed. And then our last shelf is I just stacked these books because I had more room. So we have my tarot cards, some journals, The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, Carly Fortune's books, Meet Me at the Lake, and The Summer Will Be Different, Float, very underrated summer romance book, love that book, One Last Shot, Hotel Nantucket, Breakup Vacation, Something Wilder, and then this like vegan book, Eating Animals, that my cousin recommended. But this is like our summer book. Adulting, which is like a nonfiction book. The Guest List, A Merry Little Meet Cute, You Are a Bad, Wait for You, Too Wild to Tame and Too Hard to Forget, Tell Me Lies, It Ends With Us, another reading journal, The Love of My Afterlife, The Coven and The Curse, for some reason I didn't put together. We have our Elle Kennedy books. This is the Off-Campus series. And then we have The Graham Effect and Girl Abroad. That's this whole white shelf. And now we will move on to one of those exciting shelves in my entire reading room. Let's go. Ta-da! We have my Harry Potter shelf. So I do have some extra space on these shelves because the idea for this shelf was that this is gonna be like my hobby shelf and also my Harry Potter shelf because I have a lot of little Harry Potter stuff that I wanted to display, and I have all the books, so they're gonna have their own shelf. And my idea was I was gonna put the glass doors over this to like make it sort of like a display thing. This is so fun because it's actually like a themed shelf. Here are 5 of the Harry Potter books. I have book 4 and book 7 coming in the mail, the original hardcovers that I read when I was little that are on our Harry Potter puzzle that we have in our reading room. Here are some of my wands. These little Luna glasses, because I love her so much and she knows how much I am a bit of a, like I wanted to make this Harry Potter shelf. She got me these Luna Lovegood glasses. I'm obsessed. I love her so much. I love when people are just like, oh, this made me think of you. Like, that is so sweet. I was like, I don't deserve you. Thank you so much. My Hedwig mug that my friend also got me. Again, like, I'm obsessed with my friends knowing me so well. And then I have a little head girl pin that I got when I was in New York. Here are the UK versions of the Harry Potter series with a little golden snitch bookmark and a wand. These are those pop-up books. We only have 3 out, and I don't think they're making any more, which kind of is sad. It's the first 3 books, and they have all these little like pop-up elements, but they're like the actual book. Quidditch Through the Ages, The Tales of Beedle the Bard, and Fantastic Beasts, which are books that are like in the world of Harry Potter, so love that. And then I have the Harry Potter cookbook and the official Wizarding World cookbook, and also the Wizard Almanac, which just tells you like a whole bunch of info about the Harry Potter series. And then we have the first 5 Jim Kay books, which are basically, again, like the whole book, but it's like there are pictures fully designed and illustrated, so that's so fun. My little time turner that broke, I need to fix it. A special edition of The Sorcerer's Stone, and my 2 Cursed Child books, and my 2 little plush things that I also got on one of those mystery balls of Draco and Hermione. I thought that was fun. This is a cute little card that my boyfriend got me. These are little gemstones I thought kind of just fit with the vibe, you know? And then these are actually little journals of the school books from the series. Okay, everyone. That brings me to the end of my book tour. Those are all the bookshelves that I have, every single book on my physical TBR right now. I just get so much serotonin and dopamine looking at these books and my shelves now. I'm so excited, and I have another shelf that I'm gonna put either right there next to my little reading area, maybe like on this wall. But either way, just standing here makes me so happy. So I want to share with you and show you the books that we will be going into 2025 with. That is my entire bookshelf tour. It's gonna be it from me today. You're probably sick and tired of hearing me talk, so I will let you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next BOOKMAS video.